Did it really? I'm not
Is this a
original.
trip or is this real? There's a thing called caging?
There's a thing called caging where people put photos.
It made me realize the power, the excitement of what you can convey through film performance.
Nicolas Cage made me realize the power, the excitement of what you can convey through film performance. Nicolas Cage had a whirlwind relationship, however, his marriage to a Korean waitress stood out among them all. Why? It was the longest and added a son to Cage's family. What does the young man look like now? Let's start from where it all began, a love not influenced by limelights. Nicolas Cage was set on finding a love that outlasts any he had ever known and a blissful marriage that outshines the limelight of showbiz. In unexpected ways, fate orchestrates occurrences that bring us closer to our desires, and they appear in packages we least expect. After many high-profile relationships and 2 divorces, Nicolas Cage didn't appear publicly involved with anyone for a short while. However, a new love chapter opened in his life on a fateful afternoon when he dined at a Korean restaurant. While waitresses are known to wait on tables and serve meals, 19-year-old Alice Kim had been waiting for her future husband, who would eventually sweep her off her feet and set a new trajectory for her life. One fateful day, Nicolas Cage walked into a renowned restaurant in Los Angeles, California, expecting to be served a meal and to dine. Little did he know that Cupid's arrow was coming at him. Alice Young Kim, best known without her middle name, was a waitress in a Korean restaurant in the heart of Los Angeles. The astounding yet down-to-earth Korean beauty was unexpectedly faced with the eccentric Nicolas Cage during her work shift, and Cupid's arrow went loose. Despite their age gap, they fell in love at first sight. Nicolas Cage was 40 then, about twice her age, but it didn't matter. Alice Kim was a simple girl born into an average Korean family whose roots can be traced to South Korea. She was born on the 27th of December in 1983 in Los Angeles. She spent most of her life in LA and underwent her educational journey in a public school there before taking up a job at the restaurant. She had initially attempted to enter into the modeling profession. Unfortunately, her attempts were not met with a successful reception. Afterwards, she took up the job as a waitress in the restaurant where she encountered her future husband. Their relationship began shortly, and Alice Kim was prompted to introduce Nicolas to her mother. Nicolas didn't take long to make his marriage intentions clear to her. However, unlike the enthusiasm and warmth the couple felt as their love had begun to bud, the response from Kim's family was rather cold. Alice's family was not optimistic about the relationship. Her mother was particularly concerned that Nicolas was too old for Alice. Even when faced with the obstruction of family disapproval, the actor did not back down until he won over Alice Kim and her family. 2 months into their relationship, the couple tied the knot at a private ranch in Northern California. Nicolas had wanted the wedding to happen quickly because they were both deeply in love with each other. On the plus side, the wedding would also make it easier for Alice Kim to immigrate, and Nicolas, who was about to leave for South Africa to film Lord of War, wanted Alice Kim to travel with him. This was the actor's 3rd marriage, which occurred in July of 2004. A blissful marriage end. Their love relationship and marriage flourished and was eventually strengthened by the arrival of a baby. On the 3rd of October, 2005, Alice Kim had given birth to Nicolas Cage's 2nd son, Cal Cage, and with that, the actor became a proud father of 2 sons. Life was smooth for Nicolas, not just in his career but also in his personal and romantic life. The couple was inseparable, appearing publicly at various functions together and looking love-struck at every point. The actor helped introduce his wife to the film industry, and with his influence, she appeared in 3 movies. She landed her first role in 2007 in the movie Grindhouse, and an appearance followed this in the film Next within the same year. Alice Kim also appeared in the movie Werewolf Women. However, even after these 3 movie roles, her acting career did not turn upward. It later became obvious that Alice Kim preferred to lead a life away from the public eye and the spotlights of showbiz. She rather focused on raising her son with Nicolas, Cal, and offering support to her husband in his career. When the actor, who was once one of Hollywood's highest-paid actors, faced a severe financial crisis that led to the loss of much of his wealth, she remained by him as a source of unrelenting support. This continued for another 12 years until shocking news bombasted the internet. Nicolas Cage and Alice Kim announced their divorce in 2016, and shortly after the couple split, everyone, including the actor himself, was taken aback by the sudden events. Fans had fallen in love with their union and had grown accustomed to seeing the duo together. A news report from the Daily Sun has attributed the divorce of Nicolas Cage and Alice Kim to accusations of infidelity on Kim's part. Sources close to the couple indicated that Nicolas discovered Alice's alleged cheating during his trip to the prestigious Cannes Film Festival. According to the report, the actor was immersed in various events and appearances at this international festival when he learned about the betrayal. Further allegations surfaced suggesting that Alice had been seen engaging in an intimate moment with another man while Nicolas was away. Eyewitness accounts claim to have spotted her sharing a kiss, which heightened speculation about the state of their marriage. These developments have sparked public interest and commentary, with many fans and observers expressing shock over the apparent collapse of the couple's relationship. As details continue to emerge, the story unfolds, painting a complex picture of love, trust, and heartbreak in the realm of celebrity. The couple never openly confirmed or discredited these news reports, thus leaving many to wonder what could have caused their divorce. The actor admitted that the end of their relationship took him by surprise. He spoke about how it was a shocker for him. He invested his feelings into his performances to help him overcome the separation. They maintained a good, cordial relationship and continued co-parenting their son even after they went their separate ways. Despite the sad ending to Nicolas Cage's love story, he never gave up on love. While Alice continued her life away from the light of showbiz, in 2019 Nicolas Cage had his third marriage to makeup artist Erika Koike in Las Vegas. Unrelenting in his search for true, lasting love, his experiences had opened him up to what wasn't, and he knew better than to settle for less. His third marriage did not survive the fourth day. Following his fourth divorce, Nicolas Cage tied the knot for the fifth time with Riko Shibata, a Japanese woman he was older than by 30 years. Alice Kim, who has led a private life since their divorce, graced the ceremony with her presence. In 2021, Nicolas Cage welcomed his third child, August Francesca, who happened to be his first daughter, in 2022. Although their marriage met a sad end, Alice Kim remains a friend to Nicolas Cage, and of course, they share a son. What does he look like now? A father's love for his family. I think it's no secret that I've tried to take chances in my career and also in my life. The 19-year-old Coppola Cage was born on the 3rd of October, 2005 in New York, USA. Being the second of 3 children of the famed actor, he has 34-year-old Weston Coppola Cage as his elder brother and 2-year-old August Francesca Cage as his younger sister. The young lad was named by his father, who has a fancy for comics and a special liking for DC comic characters. Thus, the inspiration for the name was drawn from the superhero's Kryptonian name. Although inspired by a screen character, the name is not without its literal meaning. Kal-El means the voice of God. Nicolas Cage was once set to play the character of the DC star Superman in Tim Burton's screen adaptation, but it was ultimately cancelled. Nicolas Cage is known for his diverse roles and intense dedication to his craft, but what often stands out even more is his deep commitment to his family. Despite a career filled with high-profile films and a notoriously hectic schedule, he has consistently emphasized that being a father is his most important role. In an interview with People, Cage opened up about this aspect of his life, sharing how parenthood is a priority that outweighs any professional achievement. He candidly expressed that no matter where he is or how busy he might become, his desire to be present for his children remains strong. This devotion extends to making sacrifices when necessary, whether it means turning down a lucrative film role or finding creative ways to balance his time. Cage believes that the love and support he provides as a father are foundational, shaping his children's lives in a way that no box office success ever could. While audiences may see him as a character on screen, Cage views himself primarily through the lens of family. This perspective highlights his values and reflects a softer side of a man who is often celebrated for his eccentric performances. For him, family is not just an afterthought or a part of his identity, it is central to his existence, guiding his decisions and aspirations beyond the Hollywood spotlight. He was discussing the fictional version of himself in a movie he featured in, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, when he made these revelations about his personal and family life. He also disclosed some movie roles he turned down because they affected his relationship with his family. He revealed that he refused the roles offered to him in The Lord of the Rings and The Matrix because they required that he travel to New Zealand and Australia for 3 years each when he needed to be home with his son Weston. Judging by Nicolas Cage's devotion to his family and his children, it is safe to say that Cal received a fair amount of fatherly love and guidance despite having 2 other half-siblings from different mothers. One of the many people who have witnessed the actor's dedication to his children is the actress Minnie Driver. She shared an Instagram post in June 2023 about her first-hand experience of Nicolas Cage's fatherly affection for his son. In her post, she captured that she was once on a plane with Nicolas Cage and his son, and she noticed that a seat had also been purchased for her son's imaginary friend. Not many parents pay attention to the minute details of what interests their children, however, that doesn't seem to be the case for Nicolas. Nicolas Cage, the family man. In 2015, a photo capture reveals Nicolas Cage and his son Kal-El Cage visiting Knott's Berry Farm on September 12 at Buena Park, California. Not only does the star take his younger son for outings, but he also fosters a good sibling bond between his 2 sons. More recently, Nicolas Cage was seen attending the LA premiere of his movie Pig with his sons in July 2021. The 2 stood beside their father in the middle as they posed for a family photo together. Nicolas Cage also appears publicly with his son Weston. The pair were seen attending the Los Angeles special screening of The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent at DGA Theatre Complex on the 18th of April in 2022. Following in the tracks of his parents Alice Kim and Nicolas Cage, Kal-El has led a life away from the public eye and scrutiny for most of his life. Like his father, he also took a liking to cinematic roles. He landed his first Hollywood role when he was just 13 years of age, voicing the young Bruce Wayne in the 2018 movie Teen Titans Go! Also, he recently starred as a voice actor in DC Comics' Batman franchise. After this role, the younger Cage son hasn't taken up another role in recent times. His appearance in the media space is relatively rare, thus there are more speculations than certain news about the future of his acting career. Cal resides in Las Vegas with his family and commutes to school daily from his residence. Between his 2 siblings, Cal has a closer relationship with his elder brother Weston. Born to Christina Fulton and Nicolas Cage on the 26th of December in 1990, Weston Coppola Cage is the legendary actor's first son and eldest child. Weston is a musician and actor, following in his father's footsteps. He has 3 ex-wives, Danielle Cage, Nikki Williams, and Hyla Cage Coppola. He is currently with Jennifer, whom he claims to be his first and last love. Some reports have it that Weston was a psychiatric patient at some point due to certain erratic behaviors he displayed. The eldest son of Nicolas Cage has also had some controversies in the news and has had some police arrests and court trial sessions under his belt. This doesn't seem to have influenced Cal negatively, nor has the younger one allowed discrimination in his heart towards his older brother. Cal enjoys the occasional fun times he spends with his elder half-brother. Having learned some virtues of love for family and simplicity from his parents, the younger son does not judge his older brother for his actions. He would rather try to understand and learn what he can from him. Like his younger brother, Weston Coppola Cage is kind and loves his brother dearly. While the 2 have varying personalities, they nurse and share a deep family bond that outweighs the effects of external influences. This is the kind of young man Alice Kim and Nicolas Cage have together for a son. Before you think that is all, let's delve into their father's life to see how his background influenced his choices and children. At the epicenter of Hollywood spotlight is Nicolas Cage, one of the best actors and producers the film industry has ever known. Amongst many things, the fascinating actor is known for his magnetic screen presence, dynamic character representations, multi-talented acting, and eccentric personality. Beyond his roles on screen and behind the scenes, Nicolas Cage navigates through his daily life playing the 3 interwoven roles of a husband, a father, and a lover. This multi-talented American actor and film producer has received numerous outstanding accolades, including an Academy Award for Best Actor in 1996. Besides this, he also received a Screen Actors Guild Award and a Golden Globe Award. He was nominated for 2 BAFTA Awards. While he is widely known for his versatility as an actor and his participation in diverse film genres, his love affairs and marriages have also made him a hot topic in headlines. With 5 marriages under his belt and an extensive list of lovers, what makes his third and longest marriage yet stand out? Nicholas Kim Coppola was born to Joy Vogelsang and August Coppola on the 7th of January in 1964. He was born in Long Beach, California, where his father was a professor of literature and his mother was a choreographer and dancer. Although his childhood days were not without challenges, he nurtured his aspiration to be an actor from a young age till he landed in the limelight. When he was 12, his parents divorced. Nonetheless, he grew up with many family and paternal relatives in the creative and entertainment space. Being the youngest of 3 sons, his elder brothers were in the entertainment industry, one being director Christopher Coppola and the other Mark Coppola, a New York radio personality best known as The Cope. He is a nephew of director Francis Ford Coppola and actress Talia Shire, a cousin to directors Roman Coppola and Sofia Coppola, film producer Giancarlo Coppola, and actors Robert and Jason Schwartzman. His paternal grandparents were Carmine Coppola, a composer, and Italia Pennino, an actress. Showbiz, it's safe to say that his genes strongly favored his career in the entertainment industry. Nicholas is an alumnus of Beverly Hills High School, an educational establishment that has produced many alumni who found their way into the entertainment industry. During his school days, he participated in school productions, the first of which was Golden Boy. His early aspirations to become an actor led him to drop out of high school and enroll in the UCLA School of Theatre, Film, and Television. While many may shun dropping out of school at any level, it's undeniably evident that his decision led him to a successful career. He adopted the professional name Nicolas Cage during the initial days of his career to escape the appearance of nepotism that shadowed his surname, Coppola. Nicholas is an avid comic book fan, thus, his choice of name was inspired by the Marvel comic superhero Luke Cage and composer John Cage. The stellar actor made his acting debut in 1981, and his career continued steadily until he received critical success for the roles he played in the movies Moonstruck and Raising Arizona, which aired in 1987. The years that followed were laced with notable improvements in his acting career, leading to 1995 when he encountered a major point in his career. He received an Academy Award for Best Actor for the film Leaving Las Vegas, and this set him up for more outstanding roles and rewards in his career journey. He established his production company and planted his feet in mainstream action films. However, his years as a rising star in the industry were not without their perils and challenges. Several relationships with known faces in Hollywood marked a significant part of Nicholas's growth and advancement in the industry. Then comes 19-year-old Alice Kim, the simple but beautiful Korean waitress far from showbiz's spotlight. Fleeting love and relationships under the spotlight. Among Nicholas's many relationships, his love affair with actress Christina Fulton in 1988 stands out. This was because he was first introduced into fatherhood during his relationship with her. Weston Coppola Cage is Nicholas's first son, who was given birth to by the actress on December 26, 1990. Before Christina, he dated model Kristen Zong, actress Brooke Shields, Lisa Stothard, and Sarah Jessica Parker. Despite having a son and being involved in many relationships, he remained unmarried until 1995 when he tied the knot with Patricia Arquette. His first wife was a model and an actress with whom he shared 5 years of marital life until a separation ensued in 2000, followed by a divorce in 2001. Their marriage, which started as a blissful union, the first for Nicholas, was met with conflict, which developed into irreconcilable differences. Less than 2 years after his first divorce, the legendary actor tied the knot for the second time with Lisa Marie Presley. His wedding to the daughter of Elvis Presley in 2002 was held in August, and indeed it was an August occasion. The ceremony drew a lot of media attention because of the high-profile status of the couple. Some say twice is the charm, so a silent expectation of many was for his second marriage to wind up better than the first. However, this was quickly proven otherwise. Barely 4 months into their marriage, the short duration of the actor's second marriage was characterized by constant compromise and scandals until he couldn't keep up with it anymore. Just 109 days into their marriage, Nicholas filed for a divorce, and it was finalized in 2004. The end of his short-lived second marriage must have left the star with questions and uncertainties about finding a lasting love under the blinding spotlights of showbiz. That was when he met Alice, and their son Cal was born. What do you think was the reason behind the shocking end of Nicolas Cage's marriage to Alice Kim? Do you also believe she cheated on him? Cal, their son, who is now 19 years old, still has little to no presence online. What do you think could be the reason for this? Please share your thoughts in the comments. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already done so. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of our juicy videos. See you in the next video.